I got caught in the illusion that what health was being able to do the things that I did before I got sick. And the problem with that is that a lot of these behaviors were in fact the reason I got sick in the first place. The wrong foods I ate, the wrong people I surrounded myself with, the wrong values, the wrong priorities in my life. These things led me to not prioritize my health, to prioritize things over my health, and therefore ended up getting sick, right? So if I want to get better, I have to change my behaviors. I got to change the pattern that led me to getting sick. Getting sick was not just bad luck. It was not just some physical thing that happened because of antibiotics or this Lyme or whatever it was. It's just not that simple. It's a bigger spiritual, energetic thing when you get sick, and it's the cause of constant decisions that you made over the course of time where you valued other things over your health, which led to this manifestation. In addition, often illness is a representation that you're not doing what you should be doing in your life, not following the path that you should be. You're not believing the things that you know are true, etc. But at the end of the day, you can't go back to the same behaviors that led you to be sick and think that that is what health is. And that's what I did. I thought to myself, well, when I'm able to go out and eat pizza again and have burgers and stay up till 2 a.m. and drink beer with my friends, that's when I'm healthy, right? But that wasn't health, right? So I went back, I got pretty much healthy. I started to do all the wrong things, and I got to a point where I started to go up and down with my health for years because I thought that's what health was being able to do all these things that the common Americans do and go out and just do things that are not good for your body and party and blah 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 like I did in my 20s. And I thought that that's what life was, but in fact that's not what life actually was. As I got a little bit older, I realized that I was caught in this constant cycle of instant gratification where I was consuming the thing, doing the thing that provided me instant pleasure. And yeah, that seemed to be a good idea at the time, but it wasn't, because I was going through ups and downs, and that destabilized my nervous system, caused me to be vulnerable emotionally, caused me to have ups and downs with my physical symptoms as well because of the choices I was making. And it caught me in this place where I always felt like something was wrong with me. I always felt there was something needed to be fixed because I was unable to make the decisions that I needed to make consistently to get balanced and remain balanced. And this was a difficult thing in my life. So I had to learn how to live a new way if I wanted to remain healthy. Yeah, of course I was healthier than I'd already ever been, but if I really wanted to get to that next level of health, I would have to realize where my own decisions were self-sabotaging me, where my decisions were counterproductive based upon what I wanted in my life. So if you're trying to get better, yeah, you could go out and still have eggs and dairy and nuts and meat and stuff like that here and there, but it doesn't need to be something that's just part of your daily life. You don't need to go out and party, and you don't need to do all the things before. The idea of the sickness, the illness, was to bring you closer to your higher self so you don't need that instant gratification because you have internal fulfillment now. The simple things make you happy in life after what you went through. That's the whole idea behind the illness. Don't go back to the self-sabotage. You'll be caught in an endless cycle like I was for years. Break free of it. Realize that anything you crave, anything that you can't get rid of without having an emotional issue with it, then that's something that's bad for you. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. My website's endsickness.org. I got hundreds of articles, hundreds of videos in there teaching you how to heal yourself. Take care.